I finally tried a new formation, and it's actually working. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 38 of the FM23 West Brom Save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are versing Manchester United away from home in the Premier League, and then AS Monaco at home in the Champions League to give you some coverage of both competitions, as we're doing pretty well in both of them. I'm pretty certain we're second place in the Premier League, as we can see, and second place in the Champions League, which is exactly where we want to be for both of those competitions at this point in the season, hopefully moving into those first place spots at some point very soon. And we have also made some transfers since last time we saw each other, and we've changed the tactic and it has worked, so I'm going to go over that very shortly. But before I do, make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Rax FM YouTube channel so you don't miss more Football Manager content just like this. Can we please smash whatever like target you can give me today? Is anyone else really bothered by that? There we go, it's gone. And without any further ado, let's go over what has happened since last time we saw each other. Starting with the transfers, I feel like that's the best way to go. I think the last player I talked to you about was... I feel like I talked to you all about all of these, but maybe not Bargy. Bargy left the club for £57 million, a very good profit for us there. If I did already talk about him, sorry, but here's another coverage. Pedro Porro's come into the club. I'm pretty sure I talked about him. Not sure if I talked about it being finalised. He's played really well for us. 2 assists in 6 appearances. Yeah, no, a very good signing for £45 million. And we signed a young centre-back by the name of Metin Kaiser. And he came in for just £37.5 million. Really good player. Seems to be a good potential one for the future. Maybe not a starter right now, but 21 years of age, can only get better. I think it was a no-brainer. And since last time we saw each other, we've played a lot of games, obviously. We played against Wolves on camera and was simulated the rest of these games, only losing 1-0 to Arsenal, 3-1 to Leicester, which was quite a frustrating result, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, 2xG for us, 1.72 for them. But some good results here and there. 4-0 just then. And now we're versing a 13th place Manchester United, hoping to get another decent result. And this is the tactic that we've been going with. I'm not going to lie to you. All I've done to change it is I've just gone into the diamond. And it's worked. It's absolutely worked. And I think what's worked about it is we just have players that are working in those roles, you know. Like I feel like they suit the positions that I'm putting them in. And I'm not trying to, you know, jam some wrong shapes into different shaped holes. You know, it's all coming up the way it should have come up. So I'm very happy with the performance of the team. I'm very happy with the tactic. But I will quickly go over it for you. It's just a normal gegenpress, but I think I tweak a couple of things like shorter passing, playing out from defence might not be in there. Get rid of the long, take short kicks, sorry, because I like them just to make sure we have possession, play to the fullbacks if we need to. And I feel like that's the exact same as the normal gegenpress as well. So having those complete wing-backs certainly helps them get in the attacking movement. Udogie, I feel, is already playing better than last season with 1 goal. And last year, he didn't get a single goal contribution, playing a 7.16 as well. So doing a decent job there. Anthony and Eric Garcia, both ball-playing defenders, sorry. We have changed Cassidy into a ball-winning midfielder, which I feel a bit weird about because I don't think it quite is what he's suited to, but it's working. It's giving him some defensive cover. I originally had him as the deep line playmaker and Veloso as a Mazzala, but Veloso wasn't playing great, so we're trying this out. Feel like it might work a wee bit better to have the advanced playmaker there. Kulusevski, Trabelsi, Stevenson, and Gakpo have been really rocking that attacking position. 5 goals for Gakpo. Trabelsi's got 3 goals and 2 assists. Then Stevenson's got 4 goals and 4 assists. And Kulusevski, I feel, has also done pretty well. 3 goals, 2 assists. So that attacking trio seems to be doing an incredible job. I'm getting Trabelsi back in there for this game, even though Gakpo is playing very well. But I think no matter who I put up there, they do a decent job. But let's not talk anymore. Let's jump into the game. It's good to know that things are going well but it's important that I prove it on the pitch here. This is the team that we're going with. Nothing really special about changes. I feel this man, though, is very hard done by. Brom, is playing very well when he comes into the lineup, but I can't bring myself to bring Reina, who's worth £70 million, or Almada into the reserves. I just feel like that's disrespectful, and there's no one else in there I feel like I can, so he sits in the reserves and sometimes he plays any game where I rotate the team, to be honest. Like, if I get an injury, he normally comes into the starting lineup. If we play Champions League football, he's always in the starting lineup. So I certainly feel bad for him, but he is getting occasional experience here and there and does a decent job when he gets that experience. So let's hope that without him today, we still have a decent result. And there is Kulusevski winning a header early doors, but no one there to collect it. And Manchester United is certainly in an attacking position, but a good interception there. Ball-winning midfielder by Cassidy, and manages to get us back on the ball. Udogi into Anthony, into Eric Garcia, into Pedro Porro, who moves it up into Trabelsi. Kulusevski loses it though, and they get it back. Sancho, an Englishman, running against us, and I feel like that's offside. I'm not too worried about that, because I'm pretty sure he's straight offside, unfortunately for him. Let's make sure with a VAR check. I'll be disappointed if it was. There we go. It is offside, as I expected. And they've got the French striker, I feel like is quite good. Always predicted to be like one of the top goal scorers each season, so a decent player on paper, I imagine. I've just realised we don't have a single English player in our team. Stevenson's Scottish. Everyone else is foreign. I think they're all European, apart from Ida Luis. But wow, okay. That's a realisation I did not realise until now. But here they are on the attack again. Veloso heads it away. But again, there's no one in there. And this tactic is not proving me correct here, as well, it's something that does prove me correct. Cho does manage to finish his dinner, and that proves me correct that he's a decent striker. But after 7 minutes, we've had 0 shots, 58% of the possession though, to be fair. But they're on the attack once again, and we're just doing nothing to combat it in terms of actually getting down the other end and having shots. Stevenson tries to win that header, can't get onto the end of it. There and again, Rashford, an Englishman, chipping it over our goalkeeper. And this is not the way I thought this game would be going at this current point in time. We have played really good, expansive football for some time. We're still getting more of the possession, which is good, but nothing really coming up in terms of attacking opportunities. And I guess you could say they're lucky to be 2-0 up, but the XG suggests that with their 3 shots, they've been really good opportunities, and they have managed to score 2 of them. So you can't complain too much. It is them on the ball once again, though. But Luis picks it up. Let's calm it down. No, that's not calming it down. That's giving it away immediately, and then firing it into the back of the net. Now, 3-0 was feeling a bit harsh here. A little bit harsh. As Luis gives it away in a silly position. And they just sort of hit it on the first time. I feel like that's probably like their centre-back or someone banging it into the top corner. Who is it? It's a midfielder, to be fair, but still should not be 3-0. Should not be giving it away there. Should have caused a counter-attacking opportunity, not a serious. Oh, for goodness sake, we're doing nothing in this game. Nothing right. This is terrible. With 13th place, Manchester United. I did think it would be a difficult game. That's why I put it on camera. But I did have a feeling that with them down in 13th place, we might have some chance of coming away with a decent result. I've changed nothing in the tactic. I moved it down to a balance, try and combat the fact that they were getting so many opportunities. But now I feel like I just need to go back onto positive and accept my fate. This is ridiculous. 4-0 in 45 minutes. I'm thrashing my arms. It's terrible, boys. It's absolutely horrific. It's probably the worst performance I've seen us play all season. It's definitely the worst performance of the season. Probably one of the worst performances I've seen in general. Cody Gakpo's coming on. Trabelsi hasn't seemed to do anything in there. Stevenson's looking a bit tired. Kulusevski as well, not playing great. So let's bring Almada into that cam position. And Luis has annoyed me with losing the ball. So let's get an English player onto the pitch. Gallagher in there. And I don't think there's any chance we're going to draw or win this game now. But if we could just not concede again, maybe get a consolation goal, I feel okay. But this is pretty horrific, and I regret deciding to have this game on camera for sure. 15 minutes to go, and nothing to report of in the second half. Still very few shots for us, nothing going forward, which is absolutely shocking considering the fact that we just scored 4 goals in our last game. Cassidy's coming off too, and Stevenson is quite tired, so we'll bring Rayner on, move him into the complete forward role, and bring Gakpo into that advanced forward. So 2 new strikers, and still no attacking momentum, still no highlights in the second half. That was an abysmal performance, boys and girls. That is, it's not what we've been doing recently. I'll just say that is it always happens. I always start bragging about my tactic, and it goes to custard. So no, that's the least said about that, the better. Really, let's move on. Let's play Monaco in the Champions League and hope the tactic works a little bit better. All right, as a punishment for that horrific performance, basically the whole team's changed. Gakpo is coming. Birham's coming, Rayner's coming, Gallagher's coming, Ryder's coming, Williams is coming, Kaiser's coming, Guehi's coming, Hickey's coming, Lafont is going out, and Shams is coming in, because Shams is a great young prospect, and now that he's actually registered for the Champions League, he's going to get minutes. Is this a great idea against a very good Monaco side? Well, I imagine a very good Monaco side. Actually, yes, I'm going to say it is a good idea. This is what I'd do normally off camera. I'd rotate the heck out of it for the Champions League games, and I'm going to stick with it in today's game. I think it's going to go well. They're down mid-table. We're up here, second place, so we're the better of the two sides. It's going to go well for us. Here is Hickey into Rayner, Gallagher, and I have a feeling maybe just playing as, fullbacks with more defensive support. I think that's onside, by the way, from Williams and Hickey, might be what gave us so many defensive issues last game. So I think it might go better here. There we go, goal awarded. 2 minutes gone, 1-0 up. Gallagher plays it into, was it Gakpo? Yes, into Stevenson. Never offside. And he just smashes that past the goalkeeper. Top corner-ish. I don't really know. I couldn't see, but at least we're winning. That's the important thing. And we need a good goal difference here if we want to go to the top of the table. So let's hope that there's a sign of things to come in this game. 15 minutes gone. Only that one goal, only that one opportunity. But at least we slapped it in, and that's the important thing. Can we see some more in this first half, though? It's looking quite dead in terms of stats. 3 shots to 1, and no Rice. Oh, there we go. We got 1 shot, but yeah, it's not really adding a whole lot to the game in terms of highlights. But here we are. We'll see, if you complain enough, Football Manager will listen, and they'll give you what you want. Here's Shams picking it up, and this is going to create a counter-attacking, or just an attacking. It's not really counter-attacking anymore. They've regrouped, haven't they? But attacking opportunity for us. I see it going very well. And in my mind, it's going to go very well. Gallagher moves it into Gakpo. Gakpo tries to find Hickey. He does. Plays it into Ryder. Ryder into Gakpo. Gakpo across the face of goal is really where you should have gone, mate. The shot is an inventive one there. And it's arguably a horrific idea. It's definitely a horrific idea. But you're lucky we've got another highlight. Gallagher trying to get onto the end of that. Has to run back and collect, though. Barham not with his best highlight ever there, but at least we still have it. Gallagher trying to dribble past a couple players, plays it back to Williams, back into Gallagher, back into Williams. Williams looking back for Gallagher, puts it into the mixer pot, but doesn't find anyone. But at least we win it straight back, and we do win it straight back as Williams collects it after a touch from the defender. Gakpo, Stevenson, you got to do better there. You have to do so much better. It's a good save, to be fair, but that needs to be finished. But we're controlling the game. We're the better of the two sides. Just need that second goal to confirm the fact that we are the better of the two sides on the scoreline and sort of in the, the vibe of the game, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't really feel like a 1-0 lead is vibing dominant. So I'd like another goal to vibe domination. And it could happen here as Gallagher's on it. Plays it in. Hickey trying to get his noggin onto it, but he can't quite get there. But he gets it straight back, and we love that kind of fight from the left back. Kaiser on the ball, plays it into Gallagher. Stevenson, he's had so many chances, and he's coming off now. He scored a goal, but he should have a hat-trick. And we've got Trabelsi on the bench that wants some game time, so let's give it to him. Let's also bring Omar into the squad. Bring Guehi off, just because Omar doesn't get a whole lot of game time anymore. I feel like everyone else kind of gets the game time they deserve. But Almada sitting on the bench makes me think maybe I should bring him on. So let's bring him on instead of Rayner. Like for like changes there. Basically the same player. Anyone else I'm thinking? No, I feel like that's a pretty good substitution for now. Get a bit more attacking movement and defensive solidity from Trabelsi, Almada, and Omar-Bamadele. I like to see it in the second half of the game. I think it's going to go well for us, and really could have scrapped up that ball there, gotten an opportunity for us, but luckily for them, they hold on to it. Molina's running down this right-hand side, gets it into one of their players, and this is a chance for them. It's a good save by Shams, though, and he collects it very, very well, and could create a counter-attacking opportunity for us, as it doesn't seem like the highlight's ending. It is Gallagher into Williams, who have been linking up a lot in this game. I was going to say second half, but I think it's been happening all game, and Barham there had a great opportunity to make it 2-0. We've had so many opportunities now to make it 2-0, but unfortunately this one going wide of the post. Not a good save by the goalkeeper, because he didn't need to make a save, but still putting pepper on that goal, salting it up, getting ready to chomp down on it. It's been seared, it's been buttered, it's been basted. We just need to finish our dinner. We are not finishing our dinner right now, but it might be enough. It might just be enough. It wasn't a big plate. We have finished our dinner enough today. You know, maybe there's a couple of peas left on the plate, but you know, Mum said it's all good. You can go play Xbox again, and we will live with that. We will live with that. A 1-0 win after a poor performance last game keeps up in and around that conversation for the top spot of the Champions League. We just need to keep winning those games, and we will certainly be in and around those top spots for the foreseeable future. 9 points from 9, just like 18 points from, not quite the same, but we're doing well in the Premier League too, doing well in the Champions League, doing well overall. Let's hope that this tactic gets us some more wins off camera, as we are going to play a whole lot of games off camera. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you have enjoyed it, subscribe and like, and I'll see you all later.